Hello and welcome back to the channel, everybody. My name is Dark Sage Volker, and today we're going to be checking out a little game called Splintered. And what caught my attention about this one is the idea that it looks very much like the first Dragon Quest game, like all the way back on the NES. And yeah, I can select my appearance. I don't think it really matters. We'll just go with that one. Ooh. Oh, hold on. And it would be easy to just put in, well, how many characters do I get? 8. So it would be easy just to be, yeah, my name is Walker. What do you make of it? But it could also be interesting just to come up with a completely different name. Like Sanders. There we go. Select your proficiencies. Alright, so I am going to say... probably against my better judgment, we're going to go magic points and dexterity. The Dragon Mother Dreska betrayed us, leaving me defenseless and aided. So, the king is dead. Oh no! Dreska Fell Castle in search of the artifact. Magic key, alright, cool. God, it even looks like an old school Dragon Quest game. With a dragon duck. Okay, why are you talking about dragon ducks? What did a dragon duck ever do to you? Also, I'm noticing that... I don't have a key. I picked up a magic key. What are you talking about? I don't have a key. Okay, all these guards are all saying the same thing. Not gonna lie, the controls are a little funny. Like, I'm not sure quite how I feel about that. As far as why I'm doing a first impressions on this, there is a randomizer / roguelike mode, and I'm just very curious as to how it works, but you... Like, I think in order to even have in order to even do that, I have to make it to chapter 2. Will I be able to do that within like in half an hour to an hour? Probably not. But I at least want to have a look at the game. Pardon me. I don't need it for right now, but... The item lord, oh my goodness. Mend leaf, I'm assuming if that's like an herb. I'm hoping that's not what they're calling a weapon. Nope, armory is right here. Ooh, apparently my... Magic Strike, Mage Burn, Crescendo, Magical Attunement. So it looks like my gear can also level up. That's interesting. Alright, what do I have? 86. I'm gonna have to say no, just because I don't have that much money. Alright, so is this like any other RPG of this era where you just run into monsters randomly? Okay. Alright, so Magic Wand might be a piece of trash. Just might be. A rock root. Alright, might have made a mistake on character creation, or might have made a mistake in assuming that the magic wand would work for me. A dragon duckling. Oops. Alright, well, like any good NES era RPG, you have to grind yourself up a little bit. A dragon duck. Okay, I don't think I can take that. Alright, they really want you to know what you can and can't handle. And without decent armor, there isn't much I can handle. Alright, so probably not the most exciting game in terms of early gameplay. Oh, dragon ducks are okay too. Oh, I went up a level. Alright, so dragon ducks and dragon ducklings are okay. Oh, okay. Is that what you call a dragon? Quack. Quack, quack, good sir. Oh no, I've been dealt damage. How dare you? Yes, this very much... Like, I've already said this, but this very much reminds me of an early Dragon Quest game. Okay, that was a huge restore. Do that just to restore my MP. I feel a little bit less stupid for going with the MP boost. So I'm probably not going to sit here and make you guys watch me fight dragon ducklings for the next hour. As at this point, what I need to do is gather cash to get more armor, to get better armor. As I think that's going to aid me more than anything else at the moment. I see another town over there, just chilling in the swamp. Alright, cool. Shimmer down. Oh, hey, that hurts you. I was not aware that was a poison swamp. I feel like I've just been Miyazaki'd. Magic Bolt. Okay. We're getting somewhere. How dare you? Magic Wand grew to level 2. Ooh, Mage Burn. I don't even know what that does, but I have it now. Alright, that cave to the south is where I'm supposed to go. How dare you, Dragon Duck? You should know better than that. Respect the hero. Alright, so I need to know, what is Mage Burn? On landing an attack, minus 20% enemy magic defense. Okay. Alright, I understand. Oh, hello. You were an issue before. Not so much now. Alright, let's have a look. I want to grab my first actual piece of armor. Okay, well, they clearly want me to get the leather cuirass as it's cheaper and has greater defense. But how are you gonna show me a skill called Soul Steal and not expect me to be interested? Defeating an enemy with a damaging spell. Oh my goodness. Oh my god, it's raining. This game has weather. I know it seems like such a minor thing, but trust me when I say the original Dragon Quest had nothing like that. Alright, let's sleep that off. Alright, let's try this out. Magic Bolt. Yep, it gave me my MP back. Nice. Okay, that is really cool. I like how each piece of equipment has extra skills on it that you can learn through leveling up your gear. I learned the sleep spell. Oh my goodness. Also, I assume that, to no one's surprise, I chose the magic route. A glimmer? Well. That was unexpected. Though I suppose I should have seen it coming. That officially means that that swamp area heading south is definitely off limits. Come on. Alright, cool. Let's stick to the areas I know until I can get that buckler, and then we should go exploring the cave to the south. Ah, our strength grows little by little. You know, the gameplay is simple, but there's something about it that I find very enchanting. Like I said, this reminds me of the early days of playing the original Final Fantasy and Dragon Quest, as I had brought up before. Which, yes, does mean that there's a part of what's going on here that's hitting the right chords for nostalgia, but I would like to think it's not just nostalgia that's keeping something like this going, because I'm really interested in seeing what this randomizer mode is all about. Like, that sounds like it's gonna be worth the price of entry all on its own. Right, how much was the buckler? Is that 150? Pardon me. Alright, we're getting there. Dragon Duck said, nah, I'm good. I'm good, dog. Though I do wonder, now that I'm thinking about it, what good is the magic wand going to do? The moonlight spell? Also, I'm curious, what is dexterity doing for me? Hmm. Okay, no dragon ducks. Oh no, apparently I can get that one. Like, I know most people don't like grinding, but there is something very cathartic about just doing this to get stronger. I suppose cathartic is the wrong word, because when you're doing stuff like this, it's kind of like entering a zen state. Okay, so that's clearly not a combative spell. Owie. Alright, let's get a few more gold coins just to make sure I can afford to use the inn. And one more fight for good measure. Then we'll go get the buckler, use the inn, and explore that cave to the south. There we go. Also, did I talk to everyone here? Because... Hey, you're probably right. He takes hide and seek far too seriously. If I happen to find him, I'm gonna guess that he's over here somewhere. Okay, I guess my map got enchanted. Not that I know how to use my map. Oh my god, there's a sprint button. I'm so stupid. Pardon me. Health charm. Interesting, but I'd probably better not. At least for right now. Even though you're carrying a sword. Oh, the buckler's only 120. Okay, I feel a little stupid. Alright, so now that I know I can afford a charm, let's go handle that real quick. There we go. Also, I would like to know, what is this ability doing for me? Dexterity scales percent chance to evade. Well, I think we know what that means. get ourselves a dexterity charm. So, where's my dexterity charm? I just spent a bunch of money on it. Okay, I don't have that much gold. Okay, so... Okay, so a charm is not the same thing as those bracers. Alright, that means we need to detour just a little bit more, because I would like to at least carry those around. Okay, I think we're finally set. Let's go check out that cave to the south. Oh no, not a dragon duck. How dare you hit me for 1 damage. Alright, I did see the hole there. Udriel's guidance. Mendleaf. And 49 Gs. Alright, so this wasn't the most threatening cave in the world. Wish I had known that earlier. I got myself all geared up for nothing. Haildrich, the town in the desert to the southwest. The most powerful items in the world. Alright, not exactly filling me with determination or anything, but alright. Oh, there's another town over there. Get magic bolted. Take that, nerd. Nivenos. Got anything worth buying? Blessed Hauberk. Mage Stone. Well, certainly wouldn't mind getting that. Okay, I like that. That's definitely worth getting, but damn, I have to really put some effort into getting that. So I'm gonna want Mage's Ring and probably the Mage Stone as well. A Golemancer? What, you mean like a Puppet Master or an Enchanter? A Rogue Dragon Duck. Oh my. New ability unlocked. Nice. Dealing 1 damage. Okay. Well, this will definitely help me get to the necessary goal to get that Mage's Ring. Gemcap Saboteur. Oh, nice. And now I can silence magic enemies. Alright, let's go get that Mage Ring. Oh, I don't have enough money for anything else. Whoops. I mean, I definitely want that Mage Stone, but damn. And it's gonna take a while to get that much money. And 200 isn't much for the Hauberk, but still. This is definitely one of those games that would benefit from a slightly longer time frame. Like this seems like a streaming game and not a video, not just a thing to make videos on. My turn. Oh, nice. Steel Weave. I want to see what that does. Equal to 10% of max MP. Actually, that's friggin' amazing. Well, now I don't want the Halberd because I've got this gem-capped thief said no. Admittedly, this wand kind of isn't worth it. At least I don't think it is, but it does still have more skills on it. Like, Crescendo will probably actually make it worthwhile. I don't know what W attack is, but... probably Wave attack or Wild attack. Spellbane, huh? Doesn't seem to have done you any good. Has taught you the ambitious talent. Okay. Oh my god, there's a dragon duck wearing a wizard hat. Oh my goodness. I don't know how much 10% experience is going to help later on, but it's the only skill I have at the moment. Gemcap Thief is not interested in my bullshit. Come on, how am I supposed to make money and buy a mage's stone if you do that? Seven? The strike silences my voice. Alright. I'm just gonna have to zap you. I'm assuming that's what Spellbane means, is it just gives the enemy a percentage chance to silence me on hit. I think there is a chance that I'm coming down with a cold. Alright, so now successive magic bolts do more damage. Though I would also like to... well, magic damage specifically. I would love to have a slightly stronger spell. Though maybe that's not how this game works. Hey, do you have anything to say? The stone? Well, that's unnecessarily expensive. Alright, where is this stone that you're talking about? searching for it, but not finding it. Alright, you know what? Let me just worry about that later. I don't even know if there's anything to that. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, definitely feeling like I might be getting sick. I don't want that. Don't like illness. Not even with strawberries. Just looking around to see what else is in the... Magi Dragon Duck! Okay, well, let's start with silence. My turn. Favored talent. Not bad. 94 Gs. Magic Born. Very nice. Yay, I'm level 8, and that's a lot of MP, like, holy buckets. Nice. Alright, let's heal up before we go any further. Mend leaf. Alright, cool. Impervious rock root. Let's see how impervious it actually is. There we go. Okay, that's actually worth quite a bit. And you can silence me, but... you know, not exactly doing you much good. I would like very much for this magic wand to do more damage. But I don't know if that's how this works. Dragon's Crest, okay. What be that? Secret crest that denotes allegiance to all dragons. Fortified rock root. Oh, that wasn't very hard. Prosperous talent. And the hardened talent. Cool, what happened to my mage ring? Did that accidentally come off? That just feels silly. Well, that just seems useful. What is prosperous? Okay, so I can just switch these on and off whenever I want. Alright, that's cool. Well, how dare you, sir? The peninsula to the north. Well, at the moment, my strategy for victory is just throw a bunch of magic at it. And would you expect anything less from me, though? Okay, now you're making me upset. Okay, I'm gonna need you to stop. Oh, now I can hit him in one. Alright, so Mage's Stone. So, once again, it's weaker defensively than the Buckler, but seems to be doing other things for me, essentially making my offense better. Another one of you, huh? You fool! Throws a blazing torch at me. You bitch. Well, that was easy. They made it sound like that dude was hot shit. The teleport spell. Sarandol. The Wormborn Pass. At least 4 magic keys. That's very specific. I will continue magic missiling your ass. Gemcap Saboteur said, nah, it's too many magic missiles. Focused. Alright, what does that do? Deal 30% more damage, but cost 20% extra MP. Alright. I mean, that's a cost I'm just gonna have to eat. Alright, well, I think this is probably a good place to stop our first impressions look, because I would like to stop and get something to eat, see if that helps my apparently oncoming illness. But also, without being able to access the randomizer mode, I don't know, it feels... I'm not gonna lie, I like this game, I really do. But I think the randomizer mode is what's really going to make it, so I might have to just continue to play this one just on my own. But if you're interested in checking out a very Dragon Quest-esque RPG, this is definitely for you, and, you know, at a price of about $10, it's definitely properly priced. So check this one out if you feel so inclined. I'm very much digging it, but I could understand if someone wasn't. That's all I'm gonna say, so... $5%, my goodness. Yeah, I just have to complete Chapter 2 to get these things. Yeah, Randomizer is what I'm here for, and I think that's going to be the most fun. But that's going to be it for me, so thank you guys very much. I appreciate you coming and checking out some of my work and spending some free time with me here today. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day, and I'll catch you in the next one. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and you take care, everybody.